Hello, my name is Lucy Davis and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You may be able to see I have got a new abode. So it's a different scenery for you. One day I will show you what's the other side of my screen, but not today. Not today, because I haven't told anyone where I live just yet. Anyway, as I was saying, my name is Lucy Davis. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here today to talk about the new moon that is incoming on the 30th of this month of May. Now, the word that was coming through very loud and clear when I was writing this earlier today was very much powerful. So I think it's fair to say that we're in for a very exciting period over the next couple of weeks. Before we go any further, though, I think it's a really important time to just take a little bit of a stop check and look back at the month of May. I think it's fair to say wowzers with a capital W, right? What a month it has been. It has been fast. It has been furious. There have been so many changes taking place on a personal level, as well as very much on a global level. Everyone that I know has had huge shifts taking place exactly as predicted. It has been magnificent to watch. Things really start taking a much faster pace forward. Now, for some people watching this, they will be like, Lucy, you're talking utter nonsense. Now, if you are someone who is willingly tapping into the old vibrations, i.e. the fear and things like that, please do remember it is a choice, and all of the positivity and, happier steps or much more freeing steps are available to you too if you choose it. Now, if you don't choose it, obviously you will be in the nitty-gritty of the situation. That doesn't mean there isn't another option open for you, okay? Please do take a quick check back over the May video. I'm going to link it back to the video now. It's very important. It will be a good thing for you to go back and have a look and almost like check off everything that got spoken and just see how precise these energies updates are actually becoming. What was expected is exactly what has come out. It's actually been quite eye-opening even for myself this month. A lot of people have been messaging me saying, oh my God, you predicted this. Oh my goodness, you said that this was going to happen. And I don't know when I do these. I know the energies that I pick up on and I know what I'm feeling about it and I know what intuitively comes in or, I get the visions. However, timelines are changing all the time at the moment, but May has been very, very precise. So if you are somebody that's like, oh, I want to go back and have a quick look, please, please, please do that. Okay, so as always, new moons are very much about new beginnings. It is time to choose to ride this incredible get shit done energy that is open to us. Now, talking of getting shit done, Self-Love Club membership class of 2021 has now completed. Congratulations to all of my very recent graduates. We are opening the doors on the 1st of June for the class of 2022. So in the next, 8 to 10 days, we will be opening the doors again. Now, the doors only stay open for 3 days. If you would like to join us for the launch call on the 1st of June, please do look in the description field where you will find a link where you can just click on it, sign up for the call, and all of the details will be shared with you within the week leading up to the 1st. And also what will happen is if for any reason you can't make the launch call, you'll be sent the video and you'll be sent all of the information afterwards. Like I say, it's a very, very hard stop date after 3 days. We do not run past that. So please, 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 if you are somebody that's like been waiting for this program, which I know some of you do for a year, please do make sure that you are on that call so that you can actually get the information to be able to sign up. Likewise, I am back up and running with my newsletter after a little while off because I'll be honest, I got a bit bored of it. I didn't, it just seemed like a bit of a waste of time. I have started that up and running again. It is a weekly newsletter and it's all about things that I cannot really say quite openly on here. So if you do fancy hearing a little bit more of me, or sometimes I send videos out, do remember to sign up for the mailing list. And obviously that will come direct into your inbox. If you don't receive it for a week for some reason, go to your junk and just make sure that it didn't go in there, because normally the first email that I send you will go into the junk field and into your junk box, more to the point, and it's not really ideal. So if you go there and remove it or move it into your inbox, hopefully all the rest of them will go there directly. Anyway, as I said at the beginning, the word that came through very loud and clear whilst writing this was powerful. It kept coming through very clearly: powerful energy, powerful awakening, powerful truth. So please, I just felt really drawn to share it. Okay, now they have given me lots and lots and lots of words, so I'm going to explain some of the words that have come through. Okay, so the first word that they gave me was truth. We are stepping into even more of a powerful period of time whereby truth is going to be surfacing. Now, for some people, you will think, well, nothing's come out. I haven't seen anything. I don't know what you're talking about. But actually, a lot of the things that are coming through mainstream media, apparently, I don't know because I don't look at it, but people tell me, even social media, there's a lot of truths starting to come out, and that's good, bad and ugly. Okay, things that people have perceived to be the way that things have been for the last 2.5 years, all of a sudden things are starting to change. So be open to the truth. There is going to be a new level of truth. It has to happen. The second word they gave me was awakening. More and more people are waking up. I had a really beautiful conversation with my mum just yesterday. I was sharing with my members last night that she was actually asking me, like, how does emotional trauma manifest in the body? Now, my mum has never believed, although she doesn't question my healing journey. She's very proud of me for my healing journey. She's never believed that emotional trauma links into, physical manifestation, i.e., thyroid disease or something like that. So this to me demonstrates very clearly that there is an awakening taking place on the planet. Now, it might not be happening on your doorstep yet. However, that doesn't mean that it's not happening. Now, as you know, the truth is the first part of this, the truth. That's why the truth movement came out. Okay. Now we are stepping into a period where heightened consciousness is taking place. Now that is totally different. Going through a spiritual awakening is totally different to knowing the truth. Okay, the truth is one part of it. Being open to receive the truth is one part of it. And then the awakening process, I'm going to be honest with you, is not particularly nice. Okay, you have to recognize yourself, what's good, bad and ugly. You start to recognize it in other people first, because it's much easier to do that. But this awakening is basically bringing everybody's structure up. If you've been seeing the Schumann resonance recently, there has been a lot of energetics that have been hitting the planet. Why? Because we have no option but to up level right now. And of course, this is creating much higher levels of consciousness. Under this incredibly powerful energy of the new moon, it's about new starts. It's about new projects. It's about new focus. It's about, what do you want to be focusing on and how are you going to deliver it? Because the other part of this is that it is such high vibration energy for this new moon and going into June. So if you start something, like I said earlier, it's a get shit done energy. Obviously, if you want to tap into it, some people do not want to tap into that, and that's okay. That's their path. For those of you that do want to tap into it, you will be loaded with ideas. I don't know about you guys, but I've had loads of ideas over the years, and all of a sudden, boom, and my team will vouch for this. I am literally getting them done, and I'm like, right, we need to do this, right, we need to do that, and I don't know how I'm doing it because there's only one of me, but I am getting so much more done than I normally do. So allow yourself, if you wish, to tap into that high energy and let yourself ride that wave. Let yourself be engrossed. Let yourself really, really feel the energies, and you will know if it's the right thing to be doing, because it will be working for you. What I'm noticing is I'm thinking of something, it manifests immediately, and then I navigate whether it is actually truly what I was asking for or not, because sometimes obviously we get things that we don't realize we ask for. There is going to be a whole new level of clarity. So my friends with brain fog, please note that should be starting to lift, especially as we come out of Mercury retrograde, which is on the 3rd of June. That should really start to be lifting. So under this new moon energy over the course of those few weeks, like between now, new moon, and the 2 weeks afterwards leading into full moon, the level of clarity should be increasing massively. Now, the next word they gave me was about adventures. Now, I can honestly say that that energy is definitely in my auric field already. I have booked 3 holidays. I'm also booking a few other adventures so that I can go off and do some energy work and connect into places that have been calling me. And, it's all about adventures. It's about allowing that high energy take you on your path. And as you guys know, I'm known as the Wanderess around the world, so adventures are my middle name. I didn't realize that for many years whilst I was working on the trading floor. However, the Wanderess is a very good name for me. I disappear off somewhere and I come back with new gifts or new guides or whatever, so it's a very interesting period of time. Now, as much as all of this sounds really incredible and really beautiful and really high power, and yes, we're going to really move forwards, the Hall of Mirrors continues during this period of time. You will see yourself in lights that you have never realized before. You have to look at yourself square in the eye right now. It is a massive period of time for healing. You will also see more people showing their true colors. Now, the most emails that I've been getting through the month of May have been, oh my gosh, you predicted that the masks were going to fall off. Oh my gosh, you predicted that the wolves in sheep's clothing will come out, and it's happening. Have you seen this video? Have you witnessed this? Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe these people were like my idols and whatever. Now, this is what's happening. We are getting rid of that idol consciousness. Anybody that is asking to be put on a pedestal, that pedestal is being kicked away. Okay, so just be very aware. It's about self. It's about recognition of quite how amazingly powerful you are and stepping into that energy and getting it done. Like I said, the energy is a real get shit done energy. So it's a very warrior. It's a very strong energy. It's a real like powerful momentum. Yes, let's do it. Let's get on with it. Let's make it happen kind of energy, which is absolutely incredible. But obviously with what comes with that is increased levels of impatience. So patience must be your middle name over the course of the coming weeks and even through the month of June. I started tapping into the June energy update, and then I was like, I better stop, otherwise I'll get confused between the new moon and the June energy update. But patience is a very key word through this new moon and going into June. Now, obviously, because there's such high energy and such powerful momentum, this energy can bring in very huge success. Strong success is the word they gave me. So people could potentially be being rewarded for work that they've been doing during this period of time. Now that might be, getting some extra money, or, actually physically winning an award, or maybe just getting recognition in one way. But this is, there is a very strong element of success that is coming through here now. As with all new moons, it is a very beautiful period of time to be setting intentions and creating manifestations. I mentioned a short time ago, everything that I'm thinking about, I'm manifesting within seconds at the moment. If you have not noticed, manifestation is happening at the rate of knots. If you are tapping into it, okay, we are creating all that we are focusing on, even if it's only a consideration. Very important to recognize. You must be very clear. I was speaking with one of my clients today and I said clarity. We must be very clear in what we're asking for, otherwise you are going to get a flavor of what you asked for. So do remember, if you're considering something, that's putting it out to the universe that you want it. So be very careful with what those things are. Okay, communication is quite a big topic for this new moon, predominantly because we are still in Mercury retrograde. And as I mentioned, we're coming out of that on the 3rd of June. So just be very conscious of your communication during this period of time. I do feel come the 30th of May, even stepping into June, there is going to be a much more vulnerable communication. People are going to be very clear with what they would like, and they are going to be very vulnerable in requesting assistance to be able to get what it is that they would like. So if people are being vulnerable with you, honor them. Please honor them. It takes a lot for people to be vulnerable. It takes a lot for people to have clarity in the words that they are using. Communication is our biggest gift as human beings. Sometimes it's our biggest downfall, okay? But communication is such a huge gift. you know, if you were a higher dimensional species, you would just use telepathy, like you couldn't blag it. Basically, you would just be communicating by thought rather than actually speaking. So the fact that we are able to tap into speech and tap into a, you know, a written communication, a verbal communication, things like that, it's very, very important that we choose our words and we sit with them and we actually step forwards with them in a loving manner. As I mentioned a short time ago, this is a great period of time for travel. Get on and do it. Stop waiting. There are a lot of people that follow me that say, oh, you know, I'm a bit too scared to do that. Get on and do it. I cannot say to you enough. It is a very important period of time. Like I said to you, I've got, I'm visiting four new countries by the end of June. And then I'm going away in July as well. So just start tapping into that energy. Where is it that you want to go? Ask your soul where it is being called. Now, I am being called to these new countries because I've been shown that I have to put my feet into the earth. There's some stuff that I need to bring back here to the UK, and there's some stuff that I need to unlock. So I actually need to go and place my feet on the earth. Now, I know that because obviously I've been doing this for quite a long time. But if there is, say you're like, oh, I just really want to go to Spain. I just feel drawn to go to Spain. Go to Spain, see what it is, allow yourself to tap into the message why you are being called to Spain. It could be because of a person, it could be because of the food there, it could be because you're going to get a gift from there, it could be any number of things, but be open to receiving it. Now is the period of time whereby we should really be stepping up into that exploring adventure energy. You'll be very pleased to know that the month of May, the end of May, and this new moon energy is very, very social. It's very much about connection. It's very much about relationships. It's very much about spending time with people. And I don't know about you, I'm really enjoying spending time with people at the moment. I'm really enjoying going out. And I'm not saying going out drinking or anything like that, but going out for food, going out for long walks, going barefoot, you know, out in nature, spending time listening to people, finding people on my wavelength. I am loving that right now. So do let me know in the comments if you feel the same with that. This new moon is going to ignite a whole new level of creativity within you. Expect ideas to be coming out of nowhere. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do that. You know, maybe even book ideas or something. You know, it'll all be coming online for you. Please do recognize this creativity, like document it. Even if you're not sure how you're going to do it, write it down so that you don't lose it anywhere. Okay, it's very easy when something pops in, we go, God knows how I'll do that, so I'll just forget about it. This is the period of time where ideas are popping, so it's down to you to capture those ideas and actually do something with it. Now, the last thing they said to me, there is power in your voice. Use your voice. Use your voice very clearly. Use your voice very concisely. Use your voice creatively. Use your voice consciously. Okay, know your truth, and then use your voice to share your truth with those around you, those that you love, those that you care about, people that you've never even met before, you know, on the internet. Use your voice because there is so much power in it. How's that for new moon? Hey, it's going to be a real powerhouse of a new moon again. And what's very exciting about this is that this energy is going to go through to the full moon. Obviously, I will do another video around the full moon, but it's very important within the next couple of weeks, there will be this massive buoyant shift again. So as always, if you haven't got a pen and paper in front of you, please do stop the video right now and run off and go and grab that piece of paper and a pen. And I'm going to give you the exercise that will help you navigate this new moon with ease and grace. Okay, so step number 1 is smudge your aura. So grab your smudging tool of choice. That could be sage, Palo Santo, essential oil, salt, you know, any of the normal stuff that we use. And just go around our auric field, just literally go around the energy field, around your body, and repeat this. I am filled with love, light, truth, and clarity. Beautiful. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Step number 2. Smudge your space. So if you are going to use a room, like a room that I'm in right now, do just wander around with your smudging tool of choice, going into the corners, just releasing anything, open the windows or doors or whatever you've got, and just allow all of the energy, the stagnant energy, to be released. And as you do that, say something along the lines of, I'm releasing all that no longer serves from my space. I welcome in the energies that will assist this ascension process fully. Step number 3, put some solfeggio frequencies on. So that's meditative music, really beautiful frequency music that really works in alignment with our body. Or pop on a short guided meditation to get you into a space of reflection. Step number 4, grab a piece of paper. It is time to document all of the new ideas that you have. You know, all of those things that have been popping up recently and you didn't really know how to do any of it or what to do with it. That's what I would like you to write down on this piece of paper. Allow your imagination to go wild. Oh, I want to create this palace. I want to create a palace whereby the homeless people can come and live there or whatever. Just, you know, you let your imagination go absolutely wild. Now, what we are doing here is we are setting the intention and creating the manifestations in readiness for the full moon next month in June, which will see these ideas come to fruition. These ideas can be personal, they can be global, they can be family related. You get to decide what they are about. So step number 5. Once you've got that list of new ideas, set some intentions around what you have written. Remember, new moon is a beautiful time of delivery of your dreams. New moons are all about new beginnings, so allow that to flow. What would you like to start? What would you like to achieve? This is not about, oh, this has been holding me back. It's like, forget about the old, let's move forwards. Get rid of the old, let's move forwards. Okay, very, very important. Step number 6, affirm to the universe. Say your projects, your ideas out loud and request the help of your support team, whether that be your guides, God, the universe, whatever resonates with your very sweet soul. Request the help of your support team. And that, my beautiful babes, is the new moon information for May the 30th, 2022. I hope you found this useful. We are very much done. Happy new moon, babes. I'm actually going to link back to the full moon video that I filmed just a couple of weeks ago because we're still in that energy as well. Okay, so please do look back at that. Make sure that you're all in alignment, and I'm going to come back with some very new content on YouTube imminently. Okay, have the most beautiful day. Lots of love, and I will see you in the next video.